Hello and welcome back to the allotment. Just thought we'd give you a little update. So we've got a new variety of strawberries. I don't know if I told you, but they basically give strawberries all year round and they are mahouters. So amazing. Hang on, can I get under? There we go. So they're huge. We've had some massive strawberries and they're so super sweet as well. Yeah, so I think they are amazing, but they're a new type of variety, and then these are the old type. Yeah, got little hanging cherry tomato plants that they have actually got tomatoes on them. I've just noticed one. Way! Woohoo! And then all the trees. So we've got the peach tree. Pawpaw tree just doesn't really do a lot. We've got, this was melons, wasn't it? Yeah. Melons, they were supposed to be in a greenhouse, but we didn't have space for them, so we kind of hoped. They've done a lot of flowers, but none have been pollinated and actually turned into melons yet, so we will see. All the blueberries, we've got a good amount of blueberries off them. The birds are enjoying them far more than we are, though, not happy. Sorry about that, we got distracted by a dragonfly. I'll pop a little picture in here. So we've got the fig trees, which there are figs on, which is always good. Is that focused? Now it is. We've got the peach tree with peaches on, the blackberry, blackcurrant, no it is blackberry, yeah, with a blackberry. We haven't got any fruit off it this year, but I'm guessing it's because it was quite new when we got it, so hopefully next year we'll get some fruit. And then that is an apricot tree, which we only got this year. We've got tomatoes, which are bursting out, but we've got some nice looking tomatoes on. We've just got the sprinkler system on. That was cherries, but they've all gone. Got one lonely pear, just one. We have potatoes, so we're going to be harvesting those probably next weekend, if not weekend after. But I'll pop a picture on Twitter of how many potatoes we get, a picture of our harvest. We've got watermelons, but they haven't really done a lot. We've got the pear tree, which has grown quite a bit since we got it actually. Plum tree, yes, not pear, plum, good point. Plum tree. Another plum tree. Then we've got the squash plants. We've got big flowers on them, so we should get quite a few. We've got big old potato plot again. So that's all potatoes. We ordered too many potato seeds, and we ordered so many we got an extra plot. We've got the cucumber plants, which are doing really well, so we've got some good sized cucumbers. We did a first crop of peas, they did well. We did a second crop of peas, they've done bad, so we don't know why. We never seem to do well with our second crop. The raspberries are taking over again. We have Brussels sprout plants. We've had to take the netting off, they were bursting out. They're looking a bit bound in, so we've released them, same as the cabbages. The cabbages are now released. We can't eat enough lettuce. We've grown too much. Then we have more lettuce and some beetroots, some lovely beetroots. I like beetroots, so I'm quite happy with that. Spring onions, i.e. small onions, which have just gone mental and is now onion. There is no spring about them anymore, so that's good. We do have some like proper sized spring onions, which is nice, but just the massive one, the giant onion. We've got more potatoes. That is the Damson Tree, which we have been attacking today and harvested a bucket and a half, so I'm looking forward to this. We're going to do the plum and pork jam, but we're going to use the damsons, which I've put on my baking channel before, so I'll pop a little link to that if you ever harvest plums or damsons and fancy making jam. But we're also thinking, because we've been doing a lot of cider with the apples, so we're thinking we're going to try and make damson cider. So hopefully that will go well. If it goes well, you might see a video. If it doesn't go well, you might see a video. You never know. The raspberry plants, which are taking over. I can't get to the raspberry plants at the moment because the sweet corn plants are just going mad. But we do have actual sweet corns which have been pollinated. You can tell when they're pollinated because they go this colour. Like where it's like really green, which these tops are, but where it's like really green, that's where they're not. But where they're like brown, that's where they're pollinated. So we will be getting sweet corn. Oh, sweet corns are amazing homegrown. Oh, sorry, I just got really excited by that. Carrots. Lots. We have. So somebody left our back gate open. We don't know who, it wasn't us. So somebody's left the back gate open, and hence there's 2 giant holes now because the animals got in and ate. So not overly happy. But at least we think it was only a night, so they've only got a couple. So we still do have quite a few carrots in there. Just not as many as we were hoping to get. And then just a random potato plant, because you can never dig them all out. So we have French beans, which is where we had our broad beans. We have sunflowers. So we wanted to promote, I can't really turn that round. There you go, that's a proper sunflower. We wanted to promote the bees. We wanted to make sure the bees came in to pollinate all the fruits and vegetables and whatnot. So we thought we'll put some sunflowers in. Not only are they pretty, not only do the bees like them, but I quite enjoy a sunflower seed. So I'm looking forward to preparing those once they're all pollinated and sorted. We have runner beans at the back. Runner beans are usually what I'd say you grow for a beginner. Except this year we really struggled to get runner beans to germinate. So I don't know why. We have leeks. We have... Is it just swede? We've got something else in here, haven't we? Is it just swede or have we got else in here? Beetroot. Ah, I knew I recognised those leaves. Beetroot. You can tell by the leaves. And then swede. And then broccoli. We always get a good head of broccoli. We just have to be careful that they don't flower. But what we tend to do is when they're a good size like this, we'll chop it off and then it should sprout from the sides and then you get small offshoots of broccoli. There you go. More raspberries. There's always raspberries. The red currant, white currant, black currant, all the currants are done for this year. We did cage them off to stop the birds enjoying them because I rather enjoy the currants. So, and then like the apples. So the cooking apple tree, that's pretty much all the apples we're going to get because the rest of it's bare. I don't know why. It's just not happy this year. The eating apple tree looks alright from here, but the further you go in, the less apples we get. So again, I don't know why. But we're going to go into the apples. I have to be careful, there's stinging nettles around here. I don't want to sting myself. And then right at the back, can you see it? Up there, crab apples. So we tried to make crab apple wine and it did not work. But my dad always says, how true it is, my dad always says if you can make a good cider, you're not very good at wine. So I think we're going to donate them to my dad because he's very, very good at wine, but not very good at cider. Yet, I am cider queen, so self-imposed cider queen. So I think if I can make cider out of it, I will. It's good job, I like it. So yeah, that's pretty much it. And I will keep you updated as and when we harvest stuff and whatnot. So thanks for watching. See you later. Bye!